What's happening, guys? This is TheLonewolfTech coming back to you with another Tekkit project. Now, last time we had the whole nuclear reactor series, which if you haven't watched that, I would suggest you do, because that is one key thing you always need in your Tekkit world is a nuclear reactor. And ours is a very nice, safe, somewhat automated one. Now, a few things we have to touch on before we get to our main event today. One, if you watch the older Tekkit videos, you will notice that I had like a little intro, and it said like the Tekkit project and had some music playing. Well, I decided to stop doing that, so I could become a YouTube partner because I don't have the music for that. Now, if you do like those intros, what I might do is start making my own music and using that for intros and stuff. But if it doesn't bother you, then just leave a comment that says it doesn't bother you. You just like diving into the video, and that's perfectly fine too. Now today, I've been having some problems with this server. Had to replace a few things. Today, we have to go check out some stuff. So I think we'll start in order. Now, last time we made the power facility, and I didn't really finish the roof or anything. It was just flat, I believe. So I finished that facility up. Kind of looks like a turtle shell, I guess, and that should do pretty well for now. But eventually it will be a little bit bigger and a little bit nicer. And this sorting facility actually might not be big enough, so future plans might be expanding it over here to make it really big, but that's something. The top level I've decided will be my workroom. You know, you always need a room where you can go and make all those complicated machines, so that's what I'll do up here. It's got all the machinery I need, basically. So that's that. Now, power-wise, we'll just jump down here. As you remember with those two, what were they? With the two recyclers and the whatever was down here. Where does that go? Into a mass fabricator. That's what it was. Those things take up a lot of power, so I upgraded this little power for this facility just a teeny bit. So what I have here is this is actually connected to a MFSU in the storage or the power room, and then that has a gold power pipe. I guess that's what it's called. Now those, I think what they're supposed to do is make you lose less electricity over a longer distance, but I think they also can carry more electricity. So whatever, I had a couple laying around, I just used it. And this is going into what I believe to be a that is a medium voltage transformer, or I think it's a machine, a medium voltage machine, and I'm still on cheat mode, so I won't look it up. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's the either the medium voltage or the high voltage. I don't remember what I used. It's the high voltage one. So the high voltage is a little bit overkill right here, because that's supposed to take I think it's like extreme voltage and transform it into high voltage. We could use a medium voltage transformer, but I made a high voltage transformer not knowing what it was, and that's going into an MFSU, which is slowly looks like it's gaining power, which is good, because you'll see our setup isn't the most power efficient. And then that's going into a medium voltage transformer, and that's going into a low voltage, and then that's going down to all the machines. So that's all good and dandy. I think that's all we had here. Now I think this you might have to wiki this on your own, but the mass fabricator, I think, actually accepts something. I think it accepts like medium voltage, so you might want to try using that. That might make things go faster. And hopefully we're gonna see, I have the quarry on, so when we get some materials and like the mass writers and stuff, we need to check and make sure this is getting enough power, because we are kind of just barely have our nuclear reactor on. And if we need more power, we can just stick some more cells in there, but we'll get to that in a second. So going in order, we'll go over here to our power facility. Now I didn't know what to do with the door, because it's kind of up on this mountain, and I didn't want to make a staircase. Well, I didn't know what to do to get in. So what I did is I just brought down this tunnel, and it just leads right up. Now there is no door, so I'll probably bring this down and put an iron door here or something in the future. But that is not decided yet. I'm too lazy to put a door on it, because I'm actually afraid at night. I don't like to work in here, because I think creepers will walk up here and blow everything up, which would really suck. But up here have a small little area, and that's because we don't need a lot, because this is how our setups are going to be. So what we have is let me bust a hole down here. This is a glass fiber cable coming up from the reactor, and we're just gonna clear out this area down here and bring the cable wherever we need it. And it, if I can get back up, runs into MFSUs. So we got one over here and one over here. I just placed this one down, that's why it has like no power. And that's gonna store all the energy, and then we have our energy links, and then power teleport pipes to send it to where we need to go. Now this is all running off one core. Eventually there's gonna be like 4, remember? So we'll have different sections for different cores and all that good stuff. But this is basically all we need. Now this one is for the cores, and its power teleport pipe is on 5, and this one is for the sorting room, and it's on 10. So that's basically how we're gonna do it. It's pretty tight, the whole setup. I think weird thing about these teleport pipes and the energy links are weird, because you kind of have it at an angle. If you just have everything straight, sometimes it doesn't work. So if you don't know why it's not working, try putting the things at an angle, like the wooden teleport pipe or the wooden power pipe. Just put it at an angle and see what happens. But yeah, that's basically this room. Not too much going on right now. Now down here we'll go to the quarry. Now one idea I have for the future is to use maybe set up down there full of teleporters, so I can block off, like going down here to the quarry, block off this hole with some like reinforced stone, so the only way to get there would be through that teleporter. And then of course if I ever had to get there, I could use I could just break the blocks. But that's basically that. Now not too much has changed down here, except a few things. Now when I said we were barely using the quarry, this is what we have in the core right now, or the reactor. So we only have 9 uranium cells, and the rest is just ice. Now I don't think you really need all this ice. It's just we're constantly pumping in ice, so it's gonna fill those blocks anyway. So this is all that machinery is running off 9 uranium cells, which is pretty good. I mean, we're not gaining too much power, but we're not losing any. So there was no point in us having all of it filled up with uranium cells for just running that simple stuff. So I went ahead and saved a few, even though we can just make them out of our butt. But that's that. Now the systems do work quite well, which unfortunately we still have uranium in those cells, so we don't have to do it. But I did make a few changes to this system. Now this one is the one that takes out when we flip this switch, this pulse is gonna pulse this pipe, and then there is a whatever that is, a filter that's gonna take everything out of the reactor and take it into this chest. Now the ice, you have to turn off the ice maker before you start taking everything out, or it's just gonna fill it back up with ice. But this filter is gonna take everything out and then put it into this chest. And as you see, we have a lot of depleted uranium cells because I did that on the reactor before. Now there is a way to refill these, but I think I'll just put them back in the reactor because they're not really wasted yet. But the cool thing is I put a filter down here that is set to take out ice. So this chest is going to fill up with ice from the reactor when we clean it, and then this filter is just going to pick it up and drop it right into that big thing of lava. So that's good. We don't really want the ice since we're just making a crap ton of it. And there goes my backup. And then here's basically the same. Nothing's really changed there. We probably might need to make some more uranium cells, even though I can't look in this chest. But yeah, that's that. Now, it's a good thing we've gotten this nuclear reactor because, you know, the infinite lava is a good system, but it has a lot of glitches. And again, it looks like our reactor, or our lava facility, is running out of lava. Now, I'm not going to take you into the nether because I don't want this to be a super long video, but basically, our pumps aren't pulling any more lava. I mean, there's only like a few that are, so we're running low on lava. So I'm going to slowly make the change from all these systems over to the reactor, so we have power, which I've already done that for the sorting facility and the quarries. I think the only things left is the magic room that we have to switch over, and that thing doesn't take too much power, but we probably should check on that, but and we will in a second. But what we're going to do now is go to sleep, and we'll get started on our next thing that we have. Another beautiful day in the Tekkit world, and now it's about time we get to the main event of today, and that would be to make some new tools. Because if you notice my inventory, I've basically broken all of my like diamond stuff and emerald stuff, and I'm having to rely on my laser to break stuff, and that's not reliable for everything. So it's time to make some new advanced tools, and then we're going to make a the upgraded version of a Klien Star, whichever that is. It's like an Omega or something, and that will allow us, because we have to have coal all the time to keep everything, to use the flying ring, which we're like out of coal, which is bad. Because we have to use that, the Klien Star will keep us, it's gonna like be like a battery that stores all of our energy. Now, first off, I want to check up here and make sure we have enough power, and we're getting low. So what I'll do is I'll turn off these, and then hopefully I will go fix that. Now this should hopefully not overflow since we just turned it off, but that's alright. So we'll make the Klien Star, if I can spell right on my keyboard. So that's the Klien Star, and we're gonna make the Omega one. So you know, we have to make each one like 4 of them. So what we'll do is we'll get some Mobius fuel and a diamond. Now we should still have, or we shouldn't have, Mobius fuel, and I'm gonna go ahead and make some coal before we run out. Now let's see what we have to make Mobius fuel, because I don't want to go find any. So we have to have what can be coal. Okay, so it's just a lot of coal. Good, because we just got some. So we'll do this. We'll just make a crap ton. We got the resources. Alright, we're gonna do this. Mobius, do we need Artemis? Mobius. So we're gonna need a lot more. Just throw another stack in there. Now I haven't checked our power flower up here, but that is actually due to an upgrade, since we do have a lot of dark matter, which we can surely change into red matter very soon. So that should be coming up fairly quickly. Now, funny thing is, I don't even really use it that much, that power flower up there, because now the one we have in the my work floor in the sorting facility works wonders. I think it's actually making red matter. So Yep. Alright, that's all we needed, and we needed some diamonds. So we'll grab a stack of demons. And I think in the future here, we'll just change this over to a blaze rod, because the bones are just pointless to make unless you can't find any blaze rods. So what was it? It was like this. Yeah. So we got a Klien Star. Now, what most people don't get is they should be able. Yeah, you can put these in a energy condenser. So we're gonna actually need a crap ton of those. So we're going to put them in groups of 4, and then we need 4 of these. So what we'll do is we'll just drop this one in here, and then is it not gonna make it? Oh, darn it. So that's not gonna. Well, that was a waste. Okay, so apparently it doesn't change back. So once you make them, you can't change it back. So what we'll do is we'll just use the rest of these. Try to make as many as we can. That's pretty stupid. So be careful when you're using it in there. Don't have a crap ton of diamonds and then let it take all your EMC. Okay, so that's that one. Alright, so we're gonna have a lot of these second level ones. Now, I'm not sure how you charge these, because you have to give them EMC to charge them. And usually you would use a transmutation table, which we didn't go to a transmutation table. Transmutation tables are basically one step below an energy condenser. So we just went straight to energy condensers. But transmutation tables are pretty useful. I don't really want to make one if I don't have to, because I know I'll never use it. But if we have to, I'll make one. But I think what we will be able to do is put it in like a energy collector or a dark matter relay, and then just use that to make it or to charge our stars. So what I'll do is, let's see how many we can make after this. Oop. So we'll see how many of these we can, these second level ones we can make. And then after that, I'll probably just get rid of the rest of these things. Alright, so we should be able to make maybe 4, hopefully. I wasn't keeping count. Oh, we're gonna be 1 off. So let me just grab 4 more of these. See, these would be really nasty to make if you didn't have an energy condenser. And it's pretty nasty to make even if you have one. Where's the other 2? There they are. What's not the same? There we go. So we're gonna have 4 of these. That's gonna make us 3. So we'll make 1 more. No, we won't. What we'll do is we'll get rid of all of these, and hopefully we should be able to get our dark matter and just put that in here, and then controlled. We'll be able to make these in a controlled way. So we'll get rid of that, because you know, it's actually a lot of EMC, but who cares? So we'll just put some diamonds in here. See how much EMC this costs? Yeah, it's a lot. So we only need 1, but we got 2. No. Yeah, the energy condensers kind of glitch out sometimes like that. Don't know why. Hopefully there will be another Tekkit update here soon that runs off the new Minecraft vanilla. That would be pretty cool. So we're gonna grab 2 stacks of this because it's probably gonna cost a lot to make this one, since we're gonna need 4. I don't know, it costs that much. So that's 2, 3. This would be 4. And it looks like 6, but there's really only 4. Here we go. So, I'm not sure how many more we have. This might be the last one. Nope, we have one more, I think. Yep. One more to make before we get our final one. This is going to cost a lot of EMC. So I'll just drop like half that stack in there. Half that in there. That's 1. That's 2 actually. 3. Let's get another stack. And 4. There we go. So, all in all, that probably costs about 4 stacks of dark matter, if you're wondering how much EMC it costs for 3 or 4. So that's the Klien Star Omega, and that's the one that holds the most power. I'll go ahead and stick a diamond back in here. Yeah, that made 2 stacks of diamonds just from the extra EMC. So what I'm gonna try to do is go into one of these guys. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna charge something. But that's gonna charge really slow. So what we will do is make a what is it? Yeah, there it is. A enchantment table? No. Transmutation tablet. So we need obsidian, stone, and philosopher's stone, which we should have all that back in the sorting facility. So let's take a run over there. We still have coal, so that's good. Now, hopefully, coming up, I think, after this episode, I'll give you a little heads up. We are going to replace our power flower, most likely. And then, hopefully, if we don't have anything else we need to talk about or do, we might get into either teleporters. God, we have a lot of uranium in here. We might get into either uranium or you made me lose my track. We might get into teleporters, or we might get into railcraft. Now, railcraft's something I've been wanting to start for a while, but it's pretty complicated, and I haven't been willed enough to sit down and use a nice weekend to figure it out, and I don't have like any obsidian. So what we're going to do is, let's see, where are we going to find some obsidian? I don't know, let me go find some obsidian and get back to you. I found some obsidian laying around, and now we should be able to make this. Now this video is going to be a little bit long, so we'll try to speed up this other part. Actually, I might just make the other part another video. So tune in next time to see the making of our brand new tools, because that's actually going to take a while, and I want to do a show off the tools a little bit. So we got our transmutation table, and what we'll do is we have to set this down somewhere. So why not just take a block of obsidian and place it down, I guess here on the main floor. So now transportation is a little bit weird. You put items in here, and then you learn the items and you can make them, and then you have your EMC counter and whatever down here. Now here you drop things and it turns into power. So what we want to do, I think, is this or something. I think we gotta put it here. Yeah, maybe. possibly. We need to charge this somehow. Don't want to put it in there, I don't think. Okay, how are we charging this? So let's take all this crap out. So let's burn the rest of that. No lock. I don't think we drop. I don't want to drop it in there. Oh, it did charge. See that little red line? So we just need a crap ton of dark matter. Which is no biggie. Got plenty of that. Get out of my way, block. So we'll just drop the rest of that in there. Yep, see, it's going up. Slowly but surely. And drop some of this crap in here, since I don't really need it. Can't drop that. So we'll get we'll get this lonely stack and stick it in here. And where's our star? Drop it. Oh, it's in our toolbar. Alright, so that's fully charged, and we have a crap ton of EMC left over. So what we'll do is we'll just make dark matter. So we had 29 dark matter over. Now what we should be able to do, get rid of our coal and our redstone and anything else that might charge our ring. And I think we can actually power this up. No, we can't. So now we can actually fly. Now I don't believe you have to have this in your hotbar. Nope. So anything that takes that needs magical power will eat off your star. Now we can test this out real quick, but what should happen is actually I just got rid of all that. If you have like coal or redstone in your inventory, it should go off the star and not the coal or redstone. So what we'll do is we'll grab some coal and fly around, see what happens. And we'll even get out our destruction catalyst and fly off to an area we're not going to use and use it up a little bit. Power this bad boy up. And we just punch a hole through here. We'll do it while flying. So no coal used up. Omega Star still has a lot of power. Get out of my way. So yeah, that's that, guys. So if you liked the video, please like and subscribe to TheLonewolfTech. And hopefully, if I get enough subscribers, I'll put on some pants maybe. And you see our Corey freaking out. Now, so I'll probably have to re-log in here in a second. But yeah, guys,